Hey guys, JB here from Alpha Wolf Consulting coming to you today with the next lecture in applied psychological engineering. And this lecture is going to be understanding how to embody the frequency of God within form. Do you sort of get it? Becoming the frequency of God, whatever that frequency is. Do you get it? So we understand what is the frequency of God, the merging or union of physical matter and non-physical consciousness. Do you get it? The frequency of God exists within a physical frequency or energetic state within all conscious beings, but it also exists within a conscious frequency. Do you sort of get it? So if we think about this and we think about the collective consciano, the collective consciousness, do you get it? The collective consciousness is the frequency of consciousness. The frequency of God within the frequency of the collective consciousness is the highest frequency. Do you get it? When I'm embodying God, the frequency of God within my conscious field or my conscious frequency and within my electromagnetic frequency, what am I saying? I am consciously choosing the highest state of existence, and then I am energetically or emotionally feeling that state of existence. Do you get it? Really important to understand this. Because when we're starting to get into understanding like how to embody the frequency of God, motherfucker, how do you embody unconditional love? You just fucking do it. Do you get it? So we remember aligning to the frequency of God is me identifying the frequency consciously and energetically or emotionally that I want to feel. Now I am embodying that within my words, my thoughts, my decisions, my actions, my behaviors. Do you sort of get it? Like we start to understand if I want to embody the frequency of God's love, I can't be a cunt in life. I can't be one of these egotistical Christians. I can't be one of these egotistical Muslims. I can't be one of these egotistical fucking Jews. I can't be one of these egotistical fucking Catholic people. I can't be one of these egotistical fucking Mormon people. FYI, Mormons, one of your top members, Russell Brunson, promotes and uses psychological manipulation and subconscious manipulation to succeed in business. Motherfucking Mormons, you're just as bad as the rest of them. Do you get it? Like all you people. Like I can take Christians, I can take Muslims, I can take Jews, I can take fucking Mormons, I can take fucking Catholics. These are all fucking corrupt. You're all pretending to think you know God, yet none of you embody God within physical form because, motherfucker, if you did, our world wouldn't be the way it is. Do you get it? A lot of people are choosing to propagate ego and evil and suffering in this world through the false virtue of religion. Remember this. It's very important for us to understand this. The only way to embody the frequency of God is to let go to religions. You will never find God within a religion. You will find the devil's illusion of God within blasphemy. Do you sort of get it? I'm really not a fan of religious structures because they're all hypocritical. They all promote suffering. They've all promoted evil within this world. None of them are sort of one, pious. None of them are pious. Two, virtuous. None of them are virtuous. Motherfucker, we got Catholics starving to death and suffering in life, and yet the Roman Church, the Catholic Church, holds billions to millions of dollars of resources locked away. Do you sort of get it? Religions are just a way to steal money from the people. Religions are a way to control the population. Religions are a way to create division within the population. Religions are all based out of man made constructs, they're not based out of God. They steal the words of people who speak of God and then they promote it as their own belief structure. Jesus wasn't Catholic, Jesus wasn't Christian. Fuck off with your bullshit. You took Jesus's words. You created the fucking structure around what Jesus spoke of. Jesus didn't speak of temples. Jesus didn't speak of churches. Jesus didn't speak of priests. Jesus didn't speak of fucking cardinals. Jesus didn't speak of the Pope. Jesus didn't speak of stealing all of the wealth and then funneling it into the Vatican. That's not what Jesus spoke of. That's what your ego created, you fuckwits. So remember this. To embody God within life, I have to find the personal connection to God within self. It can never be leveraged or sort of validated through external reasoning. Do you sort of get it? Religions all pretend that like they all believe in Jesus because their belief in Jesus is the collective conviction of all of the members. It's not that they believe in Jesus. It's not that they believe in Jesus's words. It's that they want to be a part of something. So collectively, they all agree that Jesus is their Messiah. Like that is blasphemy. Nothing more, nothing less. Blasphemy. Catholic Church, Mormons, Muslims, Jews. Blasphemy, motherfuckers. Do you get it? This is an assault on your foundation. You have to break your foundational belief in these hierarchies, systems, and structures to truly find God within life. Do you get it? I was forced to grow up Catholic. Motherfucker, I did not find God within Catholicism. What I found within Catholicism was priests that raped boys, was priests that lied, that drank, that smoked, that were hypocritical, that didn't believe in God. They just promoted this bullshit belief so that they could steal from it, so that they could earn money, so that they could have a career, so that they could belong to something. Like, there are many times throughout my childhood of being forced into this ideology of Catholicism where it was just pure illogicality. Like Christians, Catholics, fucking probably the Muslims, probably the Jews as well, don't believe that dinosaurs existed. They don't believe that civilizations existed 10, 15,000 years ago. Apparently, that did not happen. Apparently, human history is only 2,000 years old, 3,000 years old, 5,000 years old. Like, it's all just bullshit. How do you not see this? How do you not see past the illusions of their ego? Why? Because you've never known truth. You've never known authenticity. You've never known God. Because evidently, if you knew God and you had a personal relationship with God, it would be fucking self-evident that all religions are the devil propagating evil and suffering because that's what they do. Do you sort of get it? And then they use the false virtue of, oh, we're helping people. Oh, we're working on ending hunger. We're working on ending suffering. We're so good. We're missionaries. We go to these idiotic or sort of people that are beneath us, these tribes, these villages, and then we bring enlightenment to them. Yet we're not fucking enlightened. It's a funny thing. Do you sort of get it? I've spoken to priests, I've spoken to fucking cardinals, I've spoken to fucking everyone. Yous all don't know shit. Do you get it? You're all just fucking propagating illusions and thinking that belief is found within a book, not within your soul. Like you do not understand Jesus's words. You don't understand God. You don't understand what God wants in this world. Because if you fucking did, like starvation, poverty, hunger, famine, all this bullshit would be gone. Why is it not gone? Do you sort of get it? Like, do the math on how many Christians, Catholics, Muslims, and Jews there are, and then do the math if they actually invested their money and time into solving the problems and how it would be. Do you sort of get it? And just remember this, America, just because I don't like you, America, just remember your Christian churches were part of the Ku Klux Klan back in the 40s, 50s, and 60s, and it was your churches that went around hanging black people through racism. It was your congregation. So just remember, like, you're not good people. I don't give a fuck what you say. If you're Christian, Catholic, Muslim, fucking Jew, I don't care. You're not good people. If you're a Jew and you have not, like, if you're a Jew and you're supporting Israel's actions, you're supporting Nazi oppression over the Palestinians and genocide. It is the exact same if the fucking Israelis were building gas chambers and killing them like the Germans did. It's the exact same. There is no separation or difference. You cannot say because you're starving them to death, because you're killing them in bombings, that is any different than fucking putting them in a concentration camp and then sending them to the gas chamber. Like, how the fuck did you not get that message? That, hey, maybe if the Nazis fucking tried to eradicate us, maybe we don't repeat their behavior. Net and fucking whoever the fuck you are, fucking Netanyahu. I am not a fan of Jews. It's not that I'm against Jewish people, I'm against Israel. It's not anti Semitic, motherfucker. I'm anti Nazi, you cunts. I'm anti fucking Nazi. I don't like the Muslims because they allow Afghanistan to propagate, and they have allowed Afghanistan to propagate under Islamic law for fucking hundreds of years. Like, if you say you're Islamic, like the Taliban say they're Islamic. So are you saying that the Taliban's actions on raping children is acceptable? Like, ask yourself this. Do you sort of get it? Catholics, you protect pedophilia. Like Christians, Mormons, you protect pedophilia. I've seen it. Like, you're all just as bad as the others because you're all just fucking propagating the devil's illusions and the devil's lies. So remember this. God exists without religion or outside of religion. Religion propagates a false belief in God or blasphemy. Do you sort of get it? Very important to understand this because when we're talking about becoming God within physical form, the only way is independently. You have to build your belief of God. You have to build your connection to God. You have to follow God's will within your life. Not this Christian belief of God's will, not this Catholic belief of God's will, not this Islamic belief of God's will, not this Jewish belief of God's will, because you're all fucking mass murderers committing genocide. Fuck off, cunts. Yous are all egotistical cunts. Yous are just as bad as the fucking devil. Like, if there were demons in this world, they would be posing as the religions. They would be posing as the governments. Like, do you sort of get it? Like, it's pretty evident. Like, do you get it? So, like, you got to realize that the self or personal God is the only God. This illusion of God found through religions is fucking blasphemy because you're telling me that your church, your Catholicism, your fucking Bible, your fucking priests are more important than God because you cannot find God outside of them. Without your strict adherence to these belief structures, you do not know God. That is what they promote. How can you ever find God within the Bible? Does God live within inanimate objects? Is God inanimate objects? Or are you saying that you are living or finding God in the experience of Jesus, in the experience of whoever? Do you get it? I'm pretty sure Muhammad didn't speak of fucking Islam. I'm pretty sure Jesus didn't speak of Catholicism. Pretty sure Jesus said that the Jewish way of worship was the wrong way of worship. Yet, all of you Catholics and Christians propagated the exact same structure as the Jews. Exact same. It's a funny thing. So we're just understanding like there has to be separation between spiritual belief and religious belief. Religious belief is not spiritual belief. Spiritual belief is within the personal God or the personal connection to God. Religious belief is belief within religious structures and hierarchies. Do you get it? You're never going to find God in the Bible. It's a fucking illusion. You'll find out how to live from people who lived thousands of years ago, but you're not going to find God. If you find God within words written in a book, that is ego based, egotistical, and you are saying the illusion of the devil or the illusion of God is God. That is not God. That is the devil. Do you sort of get it? It's a really fun thing to do when we turn religion on itself, because religion for thousands of years has propagated hate, has propagated suffering, has profited from the suffering of the people, has profited from the suffering of other peoples. We have to get rid of this idea that Christians are more valuable than Muslims, that Muslims are more valuable than Catholics, that Catholics are more valuable than Jews. Like, motherfucker, get rid of those bullshit belief structures and stop acting tribalistic, because that's all it is. It's just tribalistic behavior. That because we're all white, we're Christian. Because we're all fucking Arab, we're Muslim. Because we're all fucking Jews, we're Jews. Like, each to their own. If that is how you want to practice your belief in God through the devil's illusions and blasphemy, by all means, be my guest. But I can promise you this, as someone who speaks with God and someone who has found God within self, within life, you're never going to find God through that. Trust me. How do you think I know so much about your fucking religions? Like, ask yourself that. How do you think I understand so much about your fucking religions, cunts? Like, get it. Because I've studied all the religions, because I wanted to understand who was telling the fucking truth and who was lying. The only ones who tell the truth are the yogics, are the Buddhists. Taoists, yes. Do you sort of get it? First Nations, yes. But no religion speaks of God. All religions speak of the ego of God. So just realize this, there is a revolution coming. And should you want to find God within life and become God within life, there is a clear path to doing that. It is through First Nations belief structures. It is through yogic belief structures. It is through Buddhist belief structures. It is through Taoist belief structures. It is through Zen belief structures. These are the belief structures that understand God to the highest. Christians, Catholics, Muslims, and Jews don't understand God. Because evidently you wouldn't be fucking committing genocide if you did. Like, do you get it? The Chinese Communist Party commits genocides. The Buddhists don't, because the communists don't believe in religion. Do you get it? Communists aren't Buddhist. It's a funny thing. Communism is its own religion. It is a belief structure where the state is the God. Do you get it? Capitalism believes that money or the market is God. Science believes that the universe is God. Do you sort of get it? It's really important to understand this. Because it's not to say that anyone is fucking wrong. It's to say those who say they are right are fucking egotistical because they have not fucking looked outside their own belief structure. Do you sort of get it? This intolerance, this unacceptance, this fucking genocide and murder that we all propagate, like, evidently, like, evidently the religions are in on it or they would have done something about it. Like, do you get it? If the religions really didn't want war, they would do something fucking about it. Do you get it? But they don't because they want to propagate war. Because they want their people to rule the world. Religions are not tolerant. Political parties, political structures are not tolerant. Like, realize that tribalistic behavior is not tolerant. We don't become tolerant by entrenching ourselves in our tribe or our belief structure. We become tolerant by opening ourselves up to all and seeing them through the eyes of equality. Do you understand what I am trying to explain to you? Like, the only way to find God within self is to what? If God is a frequency and God is the frequency of the highest potential within any moment, situation, fucking whatever, like, why is this important? Do you get it? Because your religious structures preach intolerance and unacceptableness or unacceptance of others. That's why you can't find God, because God is not found in intolerance. God is not found in the unaccepting of others. Like, why do you think Jesus didn't speak of fucking conditional acceptance? That you have to do this to get to heaven. That you have to, like, he didn't say that. He said that to find the Father is to go through me. You must go through me to find the Father. You must follow my behavior, follow my belief structure, and emulate my behavior or embody my behavior to find God. Do you get it? Jesus fucking said it. Do you get it? He said, you have to reflect me in your life to find God within yourself. Unconditional love, unconditional acceptance, compassion for all. Do you get it? You're not getting there through religions because religions don't believe in this. They propagate the false virtue of this. Do you sort of get it? Like, it's evident. It is so evident. So, like, if you are someone that is saying to me, I believe in Jesus, I believe Jesus is my Messiah, but you do not embody Jesus's words, Like, you do not live and die for Jesus's words. You're a poser. You're a pretender. You are the devil committing blasphemy, pretending to be virtuous. Do you get it, Christians? It's fucking directed at you. Do you get it? You keep saying Jesus is the Messiah. I don't see you motherfuckers embodying Jesus's words or teachings. Like, do you get it? Really important to understand this. Like, it's really important because when we're talking about God, we're not talking about the false illusions of God. When we're talking about becoming God, we're not talking about becoming God through separation. I don't become God by egotistically thinking I'm better than other people. You fucking idiotic Catholics, Christians, Muslims, and fucking Jews and Mormons. I don't like any of yous. Do you sort of get it? Not that I don't like you personally, but collectively, yous are cunts. Collectively, you commit genocide. Collectively, you propagate evil. Collectively, you accept pedophilia as being the standard and you promote it as being acceptable. So get fucked, cunts. You're not my friends. Do you get it? So now that we understand that, aligning to the frequency of God is breaking all conditions or barriers between the pure frequency of God and my experienced frequency or my current frequency. Do you sort of get it? When I have identified that, when I have removed the blockages, now it is embodiment. I am embodying that truth in every word, every action, every decision. Do you sort of get it? Every behavior, every belief I have, I am embodying what I fucking say God is. Do you get it? To me, God is truth and honor. I speak truth and honor. Do you get it? Like, I only speak truth and honor. I only act within truth and honor. Do you get it? Not your truth and honor, my truth and honor, God's truth and honor. Do you sort of get it? The truth and honor that feels right to me and feels aligned with God. Do you get it? It's really important that we get this. Authentic truth is the most important truth. Inauthentic truth can be manipulated, can be coerced. If you believe in Catholicism and God through Catholicism, and then the priests be found out to be pedophiles, motherfucker, I didn't hear you going there and demanding all priests be analyzed, be assessed, be fucking watched. I didn't hear that. I heard you saying, well, it's not as bad as the Muslims. We don't act like the Muslims. We don't act like the Jews. All I heard was you cunts protecting those priests. Do you get it? Really important to understand this because it's not acceptable behavior in any way, shape, or form. Do you get it? When I have an external belief system that requires validation for it to be true, any threat to that belief system, I have to protect it. Otherwise, my belief is gone. That's why it has to be a personal connection to God. So no other motherfucker can coerce you. Do you sort of get it? You're not going to become God being coerced by these Christians, Catholics, Muslims, or Jews. Do you sort of get it? It's really important to understand this. Really important. Like, fucking beyond belief important. Personal connection to God through your authentic truth. Do you get it? Very important. As when we're understanding this and we're trying to embody the frequency of God, it is not by trying to look good to others. It is by being authentic and truthful to myself and my own belief structures and my own belief systems. Do you sort of get it? Like it's why I'm not a coward like the Christians, the Muslims, the Jews, and all of that. Do you sort of get it? I don't hear Jews fucking condemning Israel. I don't hear Muslims condemning Afghanistan. I don't hear fucking Catholics condemning fucking Europe for being cowards. Like, do you sort of get it? Not going into the war in Ukraine and letting Ukrainian civilians die. I don't accept any of you cunts. Do you sort of get it? Because, like, that's what you do. So we start to understand to find God in life, I break the false illusions of God. I connect to my internal truth and belief in God that is authentic to me. Do you get it? So it's not to say we can't share beliefs, but it's my beliefs have to be authentic to me. So, for example, many people say that they believe in God's honor and they embody God's honor. Afghanistan, Israel, fucking, do you want me to go on? Do you want me to keep naming all these classical failures where you and your personal belief in God has been eroded or manipulated into inaction? Do you sort of get it? Really important that we understand this, that we can't be pretending to believe in God to become God. We can't be pretending. Religions pretend. None of them know. I've listened to priests, I've listened to the Pope, I've listened to this, I've listened to that. They don't know jack and they don't know shit. The only thing they know is their political structures and their hierarchies and their fucking control and manipulation, because that's all their focus is on. Control and manipulation, control and domination. Do you sort of get it? It's why they don't have a process for you to find God. It's why you can only ever find God through the church. You can only ever find God through the Bible. Do you sort of get it? It's just control and domination. It's about control and manipulation. Remember this, I think it was up until about the 16, 1700s, the Catholic Church held domination over knowledge because all of the Bibles were written in Latin and only the priest could read Latin. So essentially, the priest had total control over the population. Do you get it? And now they try and do it with piety and all this bullshit. They're fucking egotistical cunts. Do you get it? So think about it like this. If I'm becoming the non-physical or the conscious frequency of God, what I consciously think and believe God's truth is in the desired state that I seek. Do you sort of get it? So, like, for example, I seek truth and honor. So I'm identifying the conscious frequency of what God's truth would be. So the highest state or potential of truth. Do you get it? And then I am embodying that truth in everything. Does this make sense? It's really important for us to understand this. Like, beyond belief, it is that important. Do you sort of get it? Like, what is that conscious frequency? What does that conscious frequency mean? If I think about truth and I think about the highest state of truth within self, within action, within speech, within whatever, like what is that truth? Do you sort of get it? And then what I am doing is I'm then identifying the highest state of emotion or the highest emotional state or feeling to align to that. Do you sort of get it? I.e., God's truth. Like, do you sort of get, I don't hold fear. What is there to fear? Do you sort of get it? Even if my words lead to my death, what is there to fear? Does it make sense? So I feel fearless all the time because I live in God's truth. And if I die in God's truth, motherfucker, I die in truth. Do you get it? Honor. What's the highest state of honor? Consciously. What's the highest state of honor? Emotionally. And then I'm embodying that without the fucking egotistical bullshit. You sort of get it? So I can't think of, like, I can't speak God's truth and then act or embody fear within my actions. Like, do you get it? If I'm saying I speak God's truth and then I'm embodying fear within my action and allowing fear to coerce or manipulate that truth, am I speaking God's truth? Do you sort of get it? Like, it's really important to understand this. Like, do you get it? That, like, for me to speak God's truth, like, I have to be all in on it. There's nothing else. If speaking God's truth leads to my death, it leads to my death. It doesn't matter. It's neither here nor there. It's not even on my radar. Do you get it? But if I'm worried or fearful of the truth I speak or speaking God's truth for my safety, I am going to manipulate that truth. I am going to censor that truth. I am going to minimize that truth. And then I am no longer speaking God's truth. Do you sort of get it? If I want to embody God's love or the frequency of God's love within form or within self, like, I have to have the courage to embody that love. I can't have the courage to embody fear and pretend like I embody God's love. I can't be embodying hatred and pretending like I embody God's love, like all the Christian priests, all the Catholic priests that pretend that they're there to promote God's love, and then they fucking spew hate on gays. They spew hate on fucking Muslims. They spew hate on Jews. They spew hate on this. They spew hate on everything. And then they propagate that they're speaking through God's love or God's truth or God's honor. Like, do you sort of get it? Like, you can't do that. That's egotistical. You're trying to take a frequency of God and then channel it through your ego. It doesn't work like that. Do you get it? If you're speaking God's truth, if you're speaking God's love, like, you have to speak God's love, not your egotistical belief of truth or love. Do you get it? Like, you can't hold on to it. You can't try and fucking change it. You can't try and manipulate it. Like, authenticity is the most important thing. Because, motherfucker, when you're staring down the barrel of a gun about to die, if you haven't been authentic, you're going to be pretty fucking fearful. If you've been authentic, you'll stand there in courage. Do you sort of get it? It's really important to understand this because this is the difference between competent people and posers, between those who know God and those who pretend to know God. Someone who pretends to know God, when they face down their own demise, their own death, their own mortality, become fearful. Those who know God become at peace. Do you sort of get it? Like, it's pretty fucking basic. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? That if you are trying to egotistically manipulate God's frequency and claim it as your own, you don't have the power or backing of God. So, should you want God's courage and you pretend through your ego that you're in God's courage, you're just an egotistical little bitch who's insecure. And all I have to do is come up there and pull you out of your strength, and you'll fall to pieces like a bitch. Do you sort of get it? Like it's pretty important to understand this. Just like, for example, all the religions, like they want to propagate that, like, they're the true religion and everything else is blasphemy. They're all blasphemy. So when I put that pressure of blasphemy against you, if you've been acting blasphemous, then evidently the weight of your actions is going to crush you. If you've been acting within God's truth and honor, or God's truth or God's love, the weight of that accusation, that weight of that truth will not affect you. Do you get it? That's how it works. If you're acting authentically within yourself, the weight is effortless to bear. If you're inauthentic, you will crumble under the weight. Do you sort of get it? It's why some men freeze in battle, because they're not warriors. They just pretended to be a warrior. But when the true weight or truth of the battle is on their shoulders, the weight of the battle becomes too much to bear and their mind breaks under it. Do you sort of get it? It's really important to understand this. This is one of the strategies and tactics I use in warfare. Do you get it? To break your mind. Is that should I see you beating your chest and acting aggressively and acting egotistically, all I have to do is put the weight of truth on you, the truth of the situation, the truth of the battle, and you crumble under it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Your foundation has to be strong to bear the weight of God's frequency. Do you sort of get it? To not cherry pick when I show God's love. I always show God's love. I always speak in God's truth. I always act in God's honor. Like there's no separation. There's no days off. Do you sort of get it? In the moment I take a day off, in the moment I choose to act outside of God's truth, in the moment I choose to act outside of God's honor, I have lost it. Do you sort of get it? I have internally altered the frequency of my cells and my heart to lose the feeling of God's love, to lose the feeling of God's truth, to lose the feeling of God's honor. And now I'm egotistically trying to regain it and find it. Do you sort of get it? Really important to understand this. The more we understand this, the more we start to understand, like, what does it mean embodying the frequency of God within form? Do you sort of get it? Like, what does that mean to you? If I were to say to you, embodying the frequency of God's love within form, what does that mean to you? Does that mean Monday to Tuesday you embody it? Does that mean Sunday you embody it? Does that mean you embody it from 9 to 5? Does that mean you embody it when you feel good? Do you sort of get it? Like, what does it mean? Am I becoming God so that I can pretend to be human? Do you sort of get it? Am I becoming the frequency of God within form so that I can turn it on and off like a light? When I want to be God, I can be God. But when I just want to be a human and do evil shit and propagate suffering, well, I can pretend I'm not God. It's what the Christians do. It's what the Catholics do. It's what the Muslims do. It's what the Jews do. It's why they don't know God and they will never know God, because it's not a two-way fucking street. You start walking down that street of embodying God's frequency, of becoming God, you don't fucking turn back. Do you get it? You're not turning back and saying that, oh, I I'm going to embody God's love in life, and every Tuesday I'm going to go out and get pissed and treat people like shit. Like, do you sort of, it's not a two-way street. There's no coming and going. It's a lifelong dedication that if you choose to forsaken for negative actions, negative behaviors, or anything like that, you're never going to find it again. It's never going to happen again. Like, do you get it? I'm not saying you can't remedy the situation and redeem yourself, but I'm saying psychologically, you will create blockages and sort of conditions that will never let you find God again. Do you get it? It's really important to understand this. Your internal unconscious belief structure, if you choose to embody God and then turn your back on God, your unconscious mind's never going to forget that. You will never be able to build the belief in God again. The only belief in God you'll ever be able to build is an egotistical belief like the Christians, the Muslims, the Catholics, the Mormons, and the Jews. Do you sort of get it? They walked away from God. All of them did. Long ago. Do you sort of get it? They don't feel God. They egotistically believe they know God. Look at their actions. Look at their behaviors. If they truly were God in physical form, if they truly knew God, their actions and behaviors would be completely different. Do you get it? The Jews wouldn't be genociding the Palestinians. The Islamic states wouldn't be accepting Afghanistan's behavior. The Catholics wouldn't be accepting predatory behavior within their churches. Do you sort of get it? The Christians wouldn't be so intolerant. Do you sort of get it? Really important to get this. Like they've all walked away from God. So you just have to understand it's not a two-way street. There's no coming and going as you please. That Monday to Friday I can be a cunt and then on the weekend I'll be with God. Like it doesn't fucking work that way. And the reason it doesn't work that way is because your mind doesn't work that way. Do you sort of get it? If you give yourself an oath and say, I am going to uphold God's love in life, and then you choose to break that oath, you have to remedy that broken oath. Until that broken oath is remedied, you will be nothing but an oath breaker to yourself. No oath given to yourself will ever hold merit or value. Do you understand? It's really important psychologically to not fuck yourself over in ego. So just understand, like when we're talking about becoming God in physical form, I'm not saying it's a one-time shot, but I'm saying that any negative action you take or any action you take against becoming God after you've chosen to become God in physical form, you're not getting a second chance. Why? Because you're not going to allow yourself to have a second chance. Do you sort of get it? Once you break that belief, like either you've got to build that belief back up from basically the foundation. Do you sort of get it? Or you'll never have that belief again. Like it's just how it is. Do you sort of get it? I'm never going to believe politicians don't lie. That belief within me that politicians are truthful, honorable leaders has been broken. Like there's no repairing that. Do you sort of get it? I would have to build a new foundation around politicians and around their behavior and actions to ever change that belief. Do you sort of get it? Like this is how powerful our mind is. So it's really, really important when we're embodying the frequency of God, when we're choosing the frequency of God that we want to embody. It's not to say we can't give ourselves grace, we can't stumble or anything like that. It's to say there are certain things we cannot do. We cannot break oaths to ourselves. Okay. We cannot treat our belief like it is non-existent. I cannot pretend like I don't believe in God to break that belief. If I pretend I don't believe in God and I break that belief, I will never believe in God again, no matter how hard I try. Do you get it? It will take a lot of fucking psychological work to remove those false beliefs that I have now created. So just understand It's not that God won't forgive you. God is a frequency. It's that your mind will create and reshape your foundation to align to whatever you believe as being true. And once you tell yourself you do not believe God is true, it's really difficult to break that belief. Do you sort of get it? Like a near death experience might break that belief. A miracle might break that belief. Do you sort of get it? But it's not like it's not gonna like fucking happen overnight. It's not gonna happen without an immense catalyst for change. Do you get it? So you have to really fucking respect this shit. Do you get it? It's not to say it's a one time only option that you get to choose it once, and if you fail, like the SAS, and you never get a chance again. No, it's to say that if you treat it disrespectfully, building or forming respect around it will become near impossible. Do you sort of get it? Really hard. Like, because you'll have to remove all of the false beliefs that you put in there. You'll have to strip back all of your personal beliefs to nothing, and then you'll have to rebuild your foundation and rebuild God within your foundation and your connection to God. And you'll have to recondition your mind to feel God and build a connection with God. Like, do you sort of get it? Don't play around with it. It'll never go the way that you want. Don't treat it disrespectfully, because when we're talking about becoming God, becoming the frequency of God within physical form, like what are we talking about? We're not talking about an external event. We're talking about an internal event. Do you get it? I or my self identity is becoming God within form. I'm not disrespecting God should I choose to break that belief. I am disrespecting myself. Do you get it? It's why it's not easy to come back from. Self-disrespect and self-worth and self-belief, like they're really hard to get back once you consciously choose to destroy them. Because your mind always remembers those disrespectful acts where you chose to destroy your belief in God. Do you get it? So it's really important to understand this. The internal belief in God or the internal state of God within can only be affected by your internal state. Do you get it? Other people can't break your belief in God. Other people can't break your faith in God or your belief in becoming God. Only you can. Do you get it? When you have an external belief in God, I believe in Christianity. Anyone who attacks Christianity can attack your belief in God. Do you get it? So we're just understanding when we're talking about the personal belief in God, the personal God, it is an internal state of being within you that only you can alter and affect. Do you get it? It's really important to understand this, because as we're understanding this, we're starting to understand sort of what it means to embody God within life. Do you get it? Within form. It means that I remove all external belief in God and I translate it internally. I explore and discover my internal state to the point of finding God within me. And I develop and build that relationship or connection to God until it is unbreakable, unshakable. And then I respect that. Do you sort of get it? So, an easy way to think of it is like I'm not treating God like a diet and then at 9 o'clock at night going down to Macca's and eating shit food. Like, I, I can't do that. Like, you just got to understand, like, this shit's really important. Really, really, really important. Like, you can't treat this shit like a fucking diet. You can't treat this shit like there's an option out. This shit will destroy your mind if you disrespect it. Do you sort of get it? If you disrespect the internal state of God, if you disrespect your internal psychology or psychological structure, like, you will have lifelong effects. Do you sort of get it? Like, lifelong. Like, imagine never feeling God within life again. Imagine never being able to believe in God, no matter what proof you see external to you. Even if you go after and join a fucking religion, you're never going to believe in God because you'll never feel God. You might egotistically think you know God, but you'll never believe or truly feel God. It'll always feel empty and hollow, like you're pretending, like you're trying to recreate an experience that you once had. Do you get it? Really important. Because as we start to understand this idea of embodying God within form, it's really important that we start to understand our responsibility as God within form. Do you sort of get it? Like, we have to really understand our responsibility. If I'm understanding God as a frequency of the highest potential, like, do you understand? Like, when I tell myself that the highest potential is not real, the highest potential will never be real. Do you get it? Like, you have to get out of this idea of God as being a physical being or an independent person. God is a frequency within you. If you tell your psychology that that frequency doesn't exist, that frequency will become invisible to you. Do you get it? If I tell myself I do not fear violence and I believe that I do not fear violence, I will never perceive violence again. Like, do you get it? Like, violence isn't real to me. Violence doesn't exist. Do you sort of get it? Because I've broken the fundamental belief or perception in violence. Does this make sense? Really important. So it's not to say that consciously or logically violence doesn't exist, but emotionally violence never exists. Do you get it? There's no emotion that can pull the violence out of me, or no insecurity that you can cause to get me emotionally violent, because emotionally it doesn't exist. Do you understand? Our unconscious or subconscious mind, which dominates and control, or not dominates, but is in charge of our emotional state, doesn't understand logic or reason. If you tell your emotional state God doesn't exist, God doesn't exist to your emotional state. Like, it doesn't understand that you were either telling truth or lying. Do you get it? Just like if I tell myself I fear spiders, my emotional state doesn't understand. Do you sort of get it? So I've told it I fear spiders now. Now I have a fear of spiders. Do you get it? I feel a fear to spiders. Logically, I don't have to be afraid of spiders, but emotionally, I will become afraid of spiders. Do you get it? It's really important. Our unconscious mind takes signals from our conscious communication, the words we speak, the intentions we hold, the thoughts we have, and it basically dictates, based off of that, the reflection of the emotional state. Do you get it? So, like, for example, I've removed fear from my unconscious mind. I don't feel fear. Like, do you get it? Even in death, I don't feel fear. Why? because it's irrelevant. Like, do you sort of get it? Like, death doesn't mean to me what death means to you, because to me, there is no fear in death. Do you get it? Death isn't a negative thing to me. It's not something I'm afraid of. Do you sort of get it? If I die, if I don't die, if there's a heaven, if there's no heaven, we know there's no heaven. Do you sort of get it? It's all collective consciousness, energetic frequency, the ocean of consciousness. Like, you have to really understand this detachment, that I'm detaching from everything that is not me. So, should I say to myself that I am embodying God's love in physical form? Then what I am saying to myself is, to me, everything outside of God's love is irrelevant. It doesn't exist. Do you get it? Like, it's really important. Like, I can't be holding on to any other bullshit. I can't be holding on to negative belief structures. I can't be holding on to fears of the past. I can't be holding on to beliefs in hatred. Do you sort of get it? So, like, for example, like, I chose God's truth and God's honor. I cannot accept dishonor, and I cannot accept illusions or lies. To consciously accept them is to break my link with God, to break my connection with God. Do you get it? Really important to understand this, because whatever you choose, whatever you want to embody, like, it's a commitment for life. That's why being authentic, or choosing authentically, or speaking your authentic truth in it, is really important. Do you sort of get it? It's lifelong. You can't just chop and change and go, this week I'm God's love, next week I'm God's truth. The week after I'm God's honor. The week after I'm God's fucking compassion. It doesn't work like that. If you treat it disrespectfully, you're treating yourself disrespectfully. Do you sort of get it? If your word doesn't mean shit, none of this means shit. Like, do you get it? Like, psychologically, emotionally, you'll never feel any of this unless you believe it. Do you sort of get it? So if you say to yourself, I know what God's love feels like, I've felt God's love before, I know my authentic truth in God's love, I know the feeling of God's love. If you ever disrespect that knowing, you'll never get it back. Do you sort of get it? You can't, like, it's really important. Like, you will never allow yourself to get it back. Not that anything else will stop you. You will never let yourself get it back. Do you get it? Like, you can't disrespect yourself. It's really important. Like, this sort of advanced, like, sort of personal and spiritual, this evolution into understanding God in form, like, there's no going back. There's no pretending after. Like, do you get it? Like, you can't. If you do, like, that's like me driving a speedboat and then choosing to jump off the side of it. Like, good luck getting the speedboat back. Do you sort of get it? It's just going to keep on driving until it hits something, or until it runs out of fuel. Do you sort of get it? If I'm in the middle of the ocean and I do that, good luck. Now I've got to swim back to shore. Do you sort of get it? Don't leave yourself stranded in the middle of the ocean because of your ego and arrogance and fucking callousness and apathy. Realize this. Like, this Like what I'm talking about, becoming God within form, is the next evolution of human consciousness. There's no coming back from it. Like, do you get it? Like, once you awaken yourself to God within, once you develop your personal relationship to God, there is no going back. This isn't Christian. This isn't like, this isn't religion. This is an inherent internal knowing. If you break that knowing will never come back because you personally will never allow yourself to know it again. Do you get it? We're all cunts to ourselves if we treat ourselves disrespectfully. Do you get it? If I treat myself like lies and illusions are acceptable, like dishonor is acceptable, I will never, ever regain God's honor and truth. Like, I'll never allow myself to, because every time I get close to it, I'll do the exact same behavior and I'll let go to it again. And then I'll be stuck in this repeating cycle, like all religious people are, where I'm trying to regain and refine my fucking belief in God every fucking week. Do you sort of get it? Where I'm accepting negative behaviors and less of myself during the week, and on the weekends, I'm fucking pushing myself to become more. Like, do you sort of get it? Like, it's pretty evident. If you want to see what it means to break your belief in God, look at religious people. Look at Christians, Catholics, Muslims, and fucking Jews, and you will see it. They do not believe in God. They believe in their belief structure. They believe in their religion. They believe in their fucking Bibles. They do not believe in God. They do not believe in the personal God. They do not believe in the God within, in the God within all. They believe the only way to God is through their system and hierarchy and structure of worship. Like, do you get it? Like, you can go and watch them, go to a church and watch them. They're all pretending. They're all pretending to know. They're pretending to speak to God. They're pretending to read the Bible. They're pretending to, like, evidently, like Christians and fucking Catholics for 2,000 years, Jesus's words have been in your fucking Bible, and yet you have never understood Jesus's words in depthly. You've only ever understood them superficially. Like, it's pretty evident. Like, do you sort of get it? So, what I'm saying to you is that if you do not respect your responsibility as God informed to yourself, enjoy religion, enjoy the illusion of God, enjoy the blasphemy of thinking you know God, of thinking God is a book, of thinking God is a structure, of thinking God is a church, of thinking God is a belief system. That's the path you've got. Like, do you sort of get it? So it's fucking really important that you respect this. Do you get it? Don't try to become God in form unless you're willing to fucking, like, unless you're willing to dedicate your life to embodying God within form, do not attempt it. Like, wait. Do you sort of get it? Like, allow yourself the time to grow and before you can become God. Don't just jump into it egotistically and disrespectfully. Don't disrespect yourself. It's not to say that you need to achieve anything prior to this process. What it means is that this is a one-way street. Once you get on the boat, there's no getting off the boat. Death is the only way you get off the boat. Do you sort of get it? If you jump off the boat early, you're in the middle of the ocean. Do you sort of get it? You're never going to get back on that boat because that boat's gone. Do you sort of get it? You might be able to get on a Christian boat, but that Christian boat isn't going to the same place your boat was going. Do you get it? It's really important to understand this. So, like, what I'm saying is that you internally have to respect yourself at the highest level before seeking to become God in form. You can't play around with this. This is highly advanced psychological understanding. If you play around with highly advanced psychological understanding, you will do damage within your unconscious state or your unconscious mind, and you will not even realize the damage you have done. Do you get it? Like, it's really, really important that we understand this. Like, I have to respect my body as a temple in the sense that I do not disrespect and blow up my temple just because I'm egotistical, just because I want to get off the boat, just because I'm having a bad day. Do you sort of get it? So, like, for example, for me, there is no excuse to ever lie. There is no excuse to ever sort of follow or allow illusions. There's no excuse to ever allow myself to act dishonorably. Now, an important thing to remember and why it's so important authenticity is that my belief in God's truth is my belief in God's truth. So when I say, like, not allowing myself to lie or fall for the illusions, it means I am not consciously able to participate in lying, consciously able to participate in illusions. Do you sort of get it? If I misspeak and say something that wasn't right, like, we give ourselves grace. Do you get it? But I can't consciously go against what I believe because that is disrespectful. Do you get it? My conscious mind is saying to my unconscious mind that your belief is bullshit. It's why it doesn't come back. Do you get it? When my conscious mind disrespects my unconscious emotional state and acts like my unconscious emotional state's talking shit, my unconscious emotional state shuts down. Like, do you get it? She ain't coming back. Like, do you get it? Like, if I treat you like shit and treat you like you're pathetic and nothing, like, are you going to want to be my friend? Are you going to want to help me out? Like, do you sort of get it? Like, realize that. Do you sort of get it? If I treat you like absolute shit, you're going to shut down and just not want anything to do with me. Do you sort of get it? So it's really important. But the downside is if I forget that I've treated you like shit and I'm unaware that you've shut down and you were upset at me, like, the divide just happens. There's nothing I can do to it. Do you get it? So, like, for example, if I'm unaware that I'm consciously calling my subconscious a liar or I'm consciously entertaining lies and illusions, and I forget about that and I treat it disrespectfully, like, it's gone. Do you get it? I've forgotten about it. I have no idea, no awareness that anything negative has happened. How could I ever fix anything? Do you get it? Like, it's really important. Like, when it comes to anything to do with becoming God within form, I have to be really, really, really conscious and aware. Like, it's fucking, like, it's more important than fucking breathing. Like, do you get it? Like, it has to be to the same level as breathing. That I'm not going to asphyxiate myself just to fucking show myself how much better than of myself that I am. Do you sort of get it? I'm not going to destroy or degrade my internal belief in my connection to God and disrespect my connection to God, like, with our conscious awareness. Do you sort of get it? Like, I'm not just going to act callously towards myself and think that nothing bad will ever happen. Do you get it? Like, I have to be really aware of this because it's highly sensitive. Do you sort of get it? Like, not to say that it is fragile, but it's to say if I act callously towards myself, if I act against myself, if I act disrespectfully to myself, like I'm going to take that personally. Do you sort of get it? I can't play with myself. Does this make sense? Like, the sensitivity is that once my belief or my internal belief is shaken or broken, it's really hard to put it back together. Do you get it? Like it's really, really, really hard. Like if you want to experience this without going through this, it's quite easy. Push yourself to a mental breakdown, act immorally, degrade your psychological state, and then see how it's going. Do you sort of go? You sort of get it? Go become an OnlyFans person. Go fucking, you know, lie, cheat, and steal. Go use people. See what that does to your mind. See what that does to your psychological structure. See what that does to your emotional state. Like, seriously. If you want to understand this, go and look at anyone who has been cruel, mean, or harsh, or sort of evil within their life and hurt and suffered people, and then just watch them later in life as their psychological structure erodes around them and their mind breaks down and they're tormented and tortured daily by everything that they're not and everything that they chose not to be. Do you sort of get it? Everything they did. Really important. This sort of stuff, when we're talking about this, the reason it's so important is because it's within the unconscious mind. Do you sort of get it? The unconscious mind, it's not because it's not that it's hard to repair or fix the unconscious mind. It's that you're unaware of the unconscious mind. So, what this means is you don't get to see the damage that you've done. So, you're trying to fix it blind based off memory of the conversation you had to yourself. Do you sort of get it? It's like trying to fucking apologize to someone that you don't know what you've done. You don't have any memory or recollection of doing anything to them, and they won't speak to you. They won't tell you what's wrong. They're just silent. So you're playing this 21 game, like this 21 questions game, where you, was it this? Was it that? Was it this? Was it that? Was it this? Like, do you sort of get it? Like, how are you ever going to figure out what you did to disrespect yourself or break your belief in God if you have no conscious awareness of doing it? Like, do you get it? It's why it's really important to really act respectfully when it comes to your unconscious mind, because this can have serious repercussions on your unconscious identity of self. And then as a result, your emotional state on how you feel. Do you sort of get it? Like it's really important because like if you wake up one day and you just feel like you're an absolute piece of shit and you hate yourself and you don't know why you hate yourself and nothing you do will change you hating yourself, how do you fix that problem? Do you sort of get it? You look in the mirror and you want to kill yourself. You drive down the highway and you want to drive into oncoming traffic. Do you sort of get it? You're standing on a balcony wanting to jump off. Do you sort of get it? Like, how are you fixing that with yourself? Because that's what happens when your unconscious mind has a mental break or your like here, let me tell you a story. So when I was 26, 27, I worked in property. I was so materialistic. I believed money was the goal. I believed becoming rich was the goal. I believed having everything was the goal and all of this shit. And I bought myself an Audi and I used to wear really nice clothes and I'd go out to bars, I'd go out drinking, I'd fucking sleep with all these girls and all this shit and take all these drugs. Do you sort of get it? And every day I drove to work on the highway, I fought myself literally to stop myself driving into oncoming traffic. Like, why did this happen? I don't know. It's just driving into oncoming traffic seemed more logical than continuing on with my life. I was fighting the urge to kill myself. Do you get it? I would stand on bridges and balconies and have an urge to jump off so that it would all end, so that it would all stop. And then what happened was one day I couldn't take lying to myself about it anymore, and I had a psychological break where everything I believed to be true in this world was fucking shattered and taken from me. Do you get it? And I had to pick up the fucking pieces and build myself back over the next 5 to 10 years. Like, do you get it? Like, there are some things that I am only just resolving now. Do you get it? Like, realize that it's really important because, like, I don't know. The reason I didn't commit suicide, the reason I didn't kill myself is because I don't believe in suicide. I don't believe in killing myself. I believe that's dishonorable. That is the only reason I did not kill myself. Do you get it? The only reason, no other reason. If I was as weak as other men, I would have killed myself. Do you get it? But it was only because I had instilled a very, very strict belief around suicide that I was able to avert it. Do you get it? But like any other man would have drove into oncoming traffic. Any other man would have fucking jumped. Why? Because they would have seen that, well, my life's so hard now, blah, 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 blah. This is the easiest path. I always choose the hardest path. Do you get it? That's why I didn't kill myself, because it's not the hardest way to go about it. The hardest path is to fucking figure shit out, to fix shit, to build yourself back up. Do you sort of get it? The easy way is to kill yourself. So just remember that. Like, if you want to understand why I'm telling you this as to why it's fucking important to respect yourself, it's so you don't end up in that situation where you're fighting against your unconscious mind to stay alive because your unconscious mind wants to kill you because it hates you. It hates everything about you, who you are. It thinks you're the most disgusting person in this world. Like, realize that. This sort of shit, like, there's a really, 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 really important reason that I put emphasis on respecting your unconscious mind. Because if you're unaware and you're not paying attention and you fuck with your mind, you will find yourself driving down the highway, sitting there arguing with yourself and literally holding the steering wheel like this so you don't go like that. Like, do you sort of get it? Where you have to hold your hands in specific places so that you don't rip it around, where your right hand and your left hand are fighting each other. Do you get it? Like, it's really important to understand this. Because if you treat this shit like it's nothing and you act disrespectfully to it and you don't have as strong as me of a belief structure around suicide, you're going to kill yourself. Like, why do you think our suicide rates are so high? Why do you think people kill themselves? In Australia, just yesterday or the day before, a woman threw herself off a cliff with her children And she was, before she threw herself off, she was screaming out for help. Why do you think she was screaming out for help? Because her unconscious mind was telling her to jump off the cliff and she was trying to fight it, but she wasn't winning. And then unfortunately, she threw herself off the cliff with her children. Do you sort of get it? Like, I'm not, like, this isn't fucking around. Like, I'm not one of these Christian, Catholic, Muslim cunts, these Jews that fucking think I know. Like, do you get it? Like, it has fucking serious consequences. Like, serious. Like, I could pull you up 1,000 stories like that. Do you get it? Where financial pressure gets to be so high that the husband kills the wife and children because he doesn't want to have them live without him. And he can't survive on his own. He can't get through it and he wants to kill himself, so he has to kill his wife and child as well. So it's another thing that happened. Do you get it? Like, we just have to understand this shit's really, 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 really motherfucking important. Do you get it? So, what I'm saying to you is, when we're talking about your responsibility to yourself as God within form, it means I do not start walking the journey unless I am willing to walk every step. There is no coming off it. There's no turning around. There's no coming and going. If you act like that and you treat it like just coming and going, you're going to be one of those ones who jumps off a cliff. Do you get it? You can't treat your mind like that. You can't treat yourself like that. It's very disrespectful. You erode the value of your word or your oath every time you go back on it. If you go back on it too many times, your word becomes worthless. Do you get it? When your word becomes worthless, it becomes really hard to stay alive. Do you get it? Like, if your word becomes worthless to you and means nothing to you, like, what do you think that's going to do to your psychology? Like, what do you think that's going to do to your identity of self, consciously and unconsciously, if you believe your word and your oath means nothing? Like, do you get it? Like, what do you think that's going to do? What do you think is going to happen? You are going to strip and erode any worth, any belief in yourself, any self trust, any self value you see in yourself. Like, do you get it? Any self confidence, all of it gone. Do you get it? So it's really important, like, when we're trying to understand the embodiment side of it, like, it's like, you have to understand it's a lifelong dedication to yourself. Do you sort of get it? You don't have to work every day towards it. Do you sort of get it? You just have to embody it as your truth and reality every day. It has to be the foundation of your truth and reality. Do you sort of get it? So if you say to me, I want to be the frequency of God's love in life, and I'm going to embody and align to that, like, there's no days off from God's love. Do you get it? There's no going against it, because every action you go against it erodes your internal state, your conscious identity and unconscious identity. And if that state becomes too eroded, there will be nothing that will stop you from harming yourself. That's the hard truth of life. That's the hard truth of psychology. Do you sort of get it? And it could be worse. You could harm other people. Do you sort of get it? You could seek to alleviate your pain by getting pleasure out of perverse and negative things. Do you sort of get it? You start using people, you start manipulating people, you start trying to get gratification out of people. Do you sort of get it? You start using people for your own self-interest. Like, do you sort of get it? Like, that's far worse. than wanting to kill yourself. Do you sort of get it? Because that just ensures a negative life. That means you're creating suffering for other people. So just really like understand and respect yourself. Do you sort of get it? It's why it has to be your authentic truth of God's love, your authentic truth of God's truth, your authentic truth of God's honor, your authentic truth of God's like compassion, whatever it is. It has to be your authentic truth because you have to live and die by it. Do you get it? So you can't say that I believe God's love is unconditional love, and then you go out and you put all conditions on other people for you to love them. Like, do you sort of get it? You can't do that. Like, it's not a good way to go. Do you sort of get it? Like, you can't do that. Like, you have to have authenticity within yourself. Authentic, authenticity within your truth. Does it make sense? So, like, if I'm saying I want to become and embody God's love within life, within self, like, that's my authentic truth. And I have to honor that truth. It's not to say I can't ever change my mind. It's just to say that, like, the way in which I go about things, I always have to focus on self respect, on respecting my conscious mind and unconscious mind. Do you sort of get it? On respecting my emotions, respecting my feelings. Do you sort of get it? Like, if I don't respect my heart and I treat my heart like shit, I'll never feel anything again. Do you get it? Like, emotionally, if I create chaos and conflict within my emotional state, I am creating a biochemical state that is constantly jumping from like relaxed or non-stressed to high stressed situations. This degrades my body at a rapid rate. Do you sort of get it? When I have energetic internal chaos, that means my biochemical state within me is chaotic, is volatile. My biochemical state is sort of what dictates my internal homeostasis within me, or sort of like my equilibrium. So if I'm always stressed through the roof, like, my lifespan's going down, my organs are failing, my immune system's getting destroyed, my weight's going to be out of control. Do you sort of get it? So, like, I need that balance for longevity, for health, for wealth, for happiness. Do you sort of get it? So we're just understanding, like, when we're thinking about this, if I was to say to you, what is your responsibility to yourself as God within physical form? And what is your responsibility to others? Do you sort of get it? So, my responsibility to myself is to always be authentic and truthful with myself, to honor what I believe. Do you sort of get it? To honor my authentic truth, to honor what God means to me, what God means within me. What is my responsibility to others? To respect and honor others as reflections of God. Just because I've found God within myself, just because I've decided that I want to embody and become God's love in physical form, does not mean I'm better than others. Do you get it? It's, it's not about ego. It's why it's really important that we let go to the ego. That it's like, if I can embody God's love within myself so purely and in such alignment that I become the physical embodiment of God's love in this world, Like I'm going to have a positive impact on others. Do you get it? I'm going to awaken or build the belief within them that they can become more. Do you sort of get it? So we really have to let go to this idea of the ego. We can't be egotistical. We have to remember that it is in our sort of self-honoring. Do you sort of get it? So like if I believe God's love is unconditional love, and I embody that unconditional love in every word, in every action, in every speech. Like, it's really important for me to understand, like, if that is my belief of what God's love is, unconditional love, and I embody that unconditional love, I allow myself to always feel that unconditional love. And what that does is that broadcasts from me a state of unconditional love. Do you get it? And then those around me feel unconditional love. They feel God's love, even if they don't know it's God's love. Do you sort of get it? It's really important to understand this because, like, what we're understanding is that, like, for example, like, if I can awaken or share this physical or biochemical or electromagnetic frequency of God's unconditional love to all those around me. If they consciously know it, if they don't, they are feeling the presence of God's love through me. Do you sort of get it? So it doesn't matter, like it's not ego based that everyone needs to know or everyone should know I'm God's love. And the reason they're feeling love is because of God. Do you sort of get it? That's the reason I feel love. The reason they're feeling love is because I am feeling love. Do you sort of get it? So I speak God's truth. I embody God's honor within this life. Do you sort of get it? But you just hear and see someone who speaks a very high level of truth and acts within a very high standard of honor. Do you sort of get it? You're not seeing God. Do you sort of get it? Like, it's really important to understand this, that it's not ego based. It's not that I need other people to see me as this spiritual person, to see me as this Messiah. Like, I see myself as God's truth and honor. Do you get it? Like, it's important for me, but it's not important for you. Like, do you get it? Like, if I embody God's honor, if I embody God's truth, like to the T, you will never know. Like, do you sort of get it? If I embody God's unconditional love, like, you're never gonna know. You're just gonna think I'm a very, very loving person who unconditionally loves everyone. Do you sort of get it? Like, it's not about having a neon sign that says, I am God's love. It's not about having a talk show radio that I am God's love. Do you get it? It's a personal thing. It's your personal connection to God that helps you access God within your form. When I speak God's truth authentically, my truth amplifies. When I act within God's honor, my honor amplifies. Do you sort of get it? If you cannot buy me, you cannot persuade me, you cannot change my mind, you cannot create fear within me, you cannot intimidate me. Do you sort of get it? Like, I see and am embodying God's honor. Do you get it? But you just see someone who is unmovable, unshakable, powerful. Do you sort of get it? It's not about the ego. It's not about control and domination. It's about amplifying my internal energy, my internal state. Do you get it? And then I am moving through life now with an energy source that is untapped, unmatched. Do you sort of get it? Like it's endless. Like, does this start to make sense? So it's not about the ego of other people seeing me as God's truth and honor. It's about how I see myself as God's truth and honor. It's not about me living up to other people's standards of truth and honor. It's about me living up to my standards of truth and honor. Do you sort of get it? Like, it's not about me embodying what I believe other people think I should embody when I'm embodying God's truth and honor. It's about me embodying what I believe is right. It amplifies, it compounds. Every day I act within God's truth. Every day I act within God's honor. I am amplifying, I am compounding that. Do you get it? My internal authority is building. My internal psychological state is strengthening. Like, does it make sense? Like it's a personal thing. It's why it has to be your personal connection to God. It's why it cannot come through religion. Do you get it? Can't come through religion because you'll never find God within religion. It has to be personal because you're trying to amplify your personal state or your personal signature within this life. Do you sort of get it? Like, if I am God's truth and honor in physical form and I am embodying it every day and compounding it and living within the truth of the power of God's truth and honor, like, do you sort of get it? Like, it's really important to understand this, but like, if I am doing that, like, what am I doing? Like, I am becoming the highest potential within my state of potential. And then what am I doing with that is my influence on the external environment. Do you sort of get it? So, how I embody my truth and honor in life indirectly influences those within my environment. But how I embody truth and honor or God's truth and honor within myself day after day after day after day directly influences others. Do you sort of get it? The experience of me living in truth and honor indirectly influences other people to be more truthful and honest. But every day that I compound and continue to live in truth and honor shows a clear example of what life means, of what living with God means, of what becoming God in physical form means, what embodying God means. Do you sort of get it? So my actions compound again and again and again. And with each compounding of my action, my authority increases within myself. My abilities to speak clearer, to speak more truth, my ability to remain stoic and calm in the middle of the storm. Do you sort of get it? As things crumble, I am steadfast. Do you sort of get it? So we're just understanding like, I'm not doing this for other people, but other people will benefit from me doing this. Do you get it? So we just remember it's a lifelong goal. Do you sort of get it? It's a lifelong commitment. And why is it a lifelong commitment? So we can create heaven on earth. Do you sort of get it? It's why we're not just doing it for a weekend. Do you sort of get it? Like, why are we becoming God in physical form? To create heaven on earth, to awaken God within others, to show others how to connect to God, to create abundance for all. Do you sort of get it? When we all embody God within form, in all different forms, do you sort of get it? Heaven becomes more. Earth becomes more. Earth becomes heaven on earth for everyone, for all. Do you get it? So it's like, why would you seek to become God within form? To create heaven on earth. Why else would you become God within form? Do you sort of get it? Like, why would you become your highest state or highest potential in this life? To create the best life you can for all, not just yourself. It's why we need to drop the ego. Do you sort of get it? The ego sees that I am separated from others. The higher consciousness or the absent of the ego knows that, like, I am connected to everyone. Do you get it? When I become God in physical form, others are able to feel my frequency and it can alter their conscious and emotional states because of the conscious frequency and the electromagnetic frequency. Do you get it? It's really important to understand this because the more we understand this and the more we're starting to understand this, the more we're starting to understand to create heaven on earth. It is not about creating one unified or sort of a one size fits all approach to heaven on earth. It is about us collaboratively allowing each other to become more, to create. Do you sort of get it? We have to work together to achieve world peace. We have to work together to end suffering, poverty, starvation. We have to work together to end pedophilia and abuse against children and women. Do you sort of get it? Like, we got to make this world better. Because right now, with the actions that we take in our behaviors, we're only making hell on earth. Do you sort of get it? So it's really important, and why it's really important in the embodiment process is that this is the outcome of my actions, the direct and indirect outcome, creating heaven on earth for all. Do you get it? If I embody unconditional love within myself and I share that unconditional love with everyone I meet, I am creating a moment of heaven on earth in every meeting, in every interaction. The more those moments compound, the closer heaven on earth becomes. Do you get it? Like, the more we do and take kind actions for others, the kinder our lives will become, the kinder we will become in life. Do you sort of get it? And if we're all kind in life, heaven on earth is a reality. Do you get it? So it's really important when we're understanding this process what the end goal is. The end goal is to create heaven on earth for all, but not the egotistical idea of heaven on earth where everyone is fucking Christian, where everyone is Muslim, where everyone's Jewish. No, we're creating heaven on earth where everyone's happy, everyone's abundant, no one's suffering. Do you sort of get it? Everyone's free to live the life that they want. Everyone's free to explore. Do you sort of get it? So it's really important to finish off this embodiment is to understand what the purpose of embodiment is for. If everyone embodies God within physical form, heaven on earth is a reality. Do you sort of get it? If we keep this idea of embodying negative behaviors and settling for less, we're just going to keep creating hell on earth. War, suffering, famine, poverty, fucking child sex offenses, fucking offenses against women, domestic violence, slavery. Like, do you sort of get it? Slavery still exists. Like, we have so much fucking work to do. Like, do you get it? Like, this world needs to be fucking cleaned up. So we all have to pick up our socks. And the first part of picking up our socks is letting go to the illusions of religion and finding the personal God within. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks so much.